Hello, everyone. What's up? I want to talk about how I morphed from someone who believed in casual sex to an individual who believes in marriage. I just say it, marriage. I mean, I could say having a partner or monogamy or whatever, but I'm talking about marriage because that's my situation. So, anyways, I was married twice, and then after that, I said, I'm not doing this again. This is not my cup of tea. And I thought, well, I decided to go on dating sites and found someone who was of the same mindset. Let's just do friends with benefits. It was supposed to be a monogamous situation. When I say supposed to be, I was led to believe it would be because that's what I stated. How I stated I felt safe. I didn't want to risk STDs. I didn't want there to be other people involved. It was kind of a monogamous friends with benefits situation, which was agreed upon. So, anyways, was in that for 6 years. Then found out that he didn't uphold his end of the bargain, and I broke things off. And I said, "Oh my goodness, now what? What am I gonna do?" So over time, I said, "Okay." So I was married twice. I didn't have that right. I said I need therapy. So I had to go through therapy to deal with my untreated sexual trauma from being in the military. Then I started to raise my value, and I had to change my mindset from being a friend with benefits to someone of value, someone who was worthy of getting to know. And so I went through all that, changed my mindset, and then I had to decide that I was going to open my heart again. And that's messy. That's tough. But then I thought, well, what have I not tried before? And I was 49 years old when I got back on online dating, and I said, what have I not done? And I thought, well, I haven't waited for sex. So now, how am I going to wait for sex? And I said, well, I have to decide what kind of boundaries and stipulations I'm going to put in place and find someone that's of the same mindset. So I said, I had to write down, I want a partner, I want to be married. And then I thought, how do you keep sex out of the equation? You say, well, you say to yourself, I'm going to be with someone who meets the people that are important to me, and I want to meet the people that are important to him because I want to make sure I'm being intimate with someone who whose extended family and friends are people I would like to be around, people that I like, people that like me, because I don't want, I'm 50 years old, drama, bullshit, chaos. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. So I was on Tinder, swiped, I chit chatted with this guy. It was during COVID. I think it was February 2020. And I said, oh, why don't we just chat when things are open and we can meet? So we waited till April. He said, do you want to talk on the phone? I said, okay. We chatted. And then I said, the Culver's by me is open. We can get ice cream and sit and chat and then go to the observation lot at the airport and watch the planes. And he came down, and I felt like I was meeting a friend. It was the most unique situation in the world. And now when people say I married my best friend, I can say that. And I told him, I said, I don't believe in casual sex. I'm not hooking up. I don't want a one night stand. I'm looking for a partner, and it's up to you. You can get on this train or go on the other train. It's to make your choice. So our first date was fantastic. We had real conversations, and then the following weekend he came. Following weekend was my 50th birthday, so my sister and mom and all that, they were having a little party for me. So I asked him to go because I thought, well, if he's going to meet my people, he met my people and they liked him. And I met his people and I liked them too. So, anyways, I went from being a proponent or someone who supported casual relationships and friends with benefits and all that to someone that says, well, you can do it, but you might want to try it. You could try it, monogamy, and be open to getting married again and having a lifelong partner. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do. But I know it was not when I was willy-nilly or just when I was doing my own thing. I was, as much as you say it's just a friend with benefits and we don't have feelings for each other and we're not in a relationship and we're not dating someone gets hurt. And it's normally the person that has a heart, the person that had dreams of having a lifelong relationship, that you may have given those dreams up and you may think it's no big deal. It's kind of a big deal. So anyways, you can do what you want. I did what I wanted, and I'm not saying life is perfect, but gosh, it's nice to know when you're down, there's someone holding out their hand saying, come on, let's go. Let's get up. I'll give you a hug. It's going to be okay. I'm just saying. So anyways, you're not a part of a person. You're a whole person. You don't just have private parts. You have a heart, and you have a spirit, and you have a soul. And everything needs to be nurtured. And if you're patient, it's possible you can find it too. So anyways, that's all there is to it. And I'll be back.